All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome, Miss Dee Dee. Everybody, welcome to the summer edition of the Aquatic Morning Show.
Summer edition.
Yeah, the summer edition.
Are
And
you out of school already?
yes, we are out of
Oh
school.
my
My
God.
last day of school was Thursday. Well, it was
Wow.
my last day was Wednesday. Their last day was Thursday because I didn't have a sub job for the last day of school. I guess all the teachers have to show up the last day of school.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. We
but
still have 3 more weeks.
oh my gosh. Wow. Let's see, that goes into the second week of June.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They have a very short vacation season here.
And so when do y'all start?
Though I think it's usually around the last week of August.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Last week of August. Um, let's see. I am streaming from my phone, you guys. So if need be, if I need to shut this computer down, somebody just let me know if it's not looking good or if I'm lagging on that side, because my internet is not working on my computer very well. So I'm streaming from my phone, but I'm trying to also do background stuff on the computer, so it's not giving me, the right stuff back and forth. But if everything is good, then we're good. So I'm gonna run through and tell everybody good morning and try to start at the beginning. Miss Lori, good morning. Welcome. Thank you for being here and being here as my mom. You're amazing. And I want to thank you so much for helping out the last time I tried to stream and just didn't work.
Sometimes it be like that.
Like that hasn't worked. I tried to
Oh.
stream with Alex with Aquafest, and then I tried it with Miss Lori, and I think it worked for a little while, but and then I had the people out, and they said that it was fixed, right? Well, it's not. Either there's something going on with my laptop, which really has never been the problem ever. It's always
Yeah.
been the internet connection. And I can't hardwire into it, but we'll talk about that later. We got lots of stuff to talk about. Let's see. Silver Creek Aquatics, good morning. Lady Watership, Whips World, good to see you. Let's see. Mike's Aquatics and Things, good morning. Greg, good morning, Greg. I missed you Saturday, Greg. Totally missed you going with me Saturday. It'd have been fun. Let's see. Sorry if you hear my vacuum in the back.
I don't hear it.
It just decided to go. It's one of
Oh,
those
you got one?
I bought things,
Yeah.
and I guess I need to set the time on it different now since I'm home again. Let's see.
You know what they say about cleanliness.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm working on decluttering. So, well, let me finish. That's another thing I want to talk about. But let me finish saying good mornings, otherwise I will never get through them. Bigfoot Fish Tanks, good morning. Dennis Christensen, good morning. Let's see. Big E's, good morning. Good to see you. It's been a long time to see you as well. It's been a long time to see all you guys. I've tried to be in the streams that I could just get to. I know it hasn't been everybody, and I'm sorry, but I have tried to do what I can. Well, there was
Can you pop around a little bit more? Because I
yeah,
don't get it. I hear some, but I'm listening, so I'm not looking at the chat.
right. The Nano Aquarium guy and Benoski Fish Kodo, good morning. Aikens Nature Aquariums, good morning, Ian. Let's see. Patrick Jean LeBlanc Hardy, aka
Yeah.
aka Louisiana Empress. Good morning, Patrick. It's good to see you. We talk back and forth a little bit through text messages. Let's see.
It's good to see him pop back in again because
Yeah,
he disappears and then we worry about him.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden You're like, okay, here I am. I'm still
Yeah.
out here, and he's gone.
Yeah. That's his
He's
thing.
elusive.
That's his thing. Craig's Catfish Cave and Rico Stan. Good morning. Debbie's I always say it wrong. Debbie's Aquapet. There we go. So far, it looks good. Sounds good. Great. Good deal. Patrick. Oh, that's Patrick. Sketty Nana. Hey, good morning.
I missed her.
Good morning. Peplin Creek, good morning. Jennifer Weaver, good morning. All of you guys, I'm actually surprised so many are here with me being
Al
gone
Wetsox
so
is
long.
here too.
Stephen, good morning. Can't hear you out here, but just wanted to say you're glad to see Tam's on again. Well, like I said, for the summer.
You know, he's having a blast at Disney. He can't help it.
Well, definitely Disney. Hey, some clips of Disney would be great. Fish family, good morning. I sported you at Coachella. Kara C, good morning. Vibes, good morning. Al Westsox. Wait, Eric Wyrock is having a rough time right now, so if you have a way to contact him, please reach out and let him know your thing. What?
Okay, I don't know.
Rico, I need more than that.
I mean, I know he had a change in job.
Oh.
But he said that was okay. So I don't know if something else is going on.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that though, because
I didn't know, but I do have his number, so I will check in. So yeah, definitely prayers to our friend.
one of the sweetest people in the world.
No doubt. So sweetest and charismatic.
Yes, he's a presence for sure. Well, his size is a presence.
Definitely.
I can't envision how big he is until I see him in pictures with other people.
Yeah.
Like a little. Well, he's always on the couch, huddled up, laid back,
Yeah. Yeah, you don't realize how big he is. Let's see. Select Pet, good morning. Good to see you too. And did you say Miss Kelly's in?
Yeah, she just woke up. Kelly. She didn't wake up. She just popped in.
Okay, so it's kind of a good thing though that it worked out that I'm on my phone, because now I could walk out and show y'all my pond.
Oh, cool.
It's
pond season has become very special to a lot of us.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm still vacuuming it out. I'll have to tell you the whole story about that, but I will walk out and show y'all my pond because I am so proud of it. And Kelly's plant that she sent me, the one that survived a whole year, is in there. It's kind of going through a little melt back, I guess, because there's more sun than there was light that I had on it. And another reason, but I'll tell y'all about that when I get out there. But it was the first plant in my pond. So, and as long as
always a backstory with everything aquatic.
Always a backstory. Al Wetsox, good morning. Dennis is getting a bionic hip. What?
Which Dennis? We have two.
Yeah, I don't know which one. Rico, which one?
Or Bigfoot?
Time to go to sleep. You are a night owl. All right, Patrick. Well, thanks for joining and listening and saying good morning. You always put a smile on my face when you're in chat.
He's in, he's out, just like a genie in a bottle.
That's right. He's a grower, not a shower. Vibes. We're going to get to that. And who made it to Aquashella? We're going to get to that as well. Lots of people. So hi to all of you. I miss seeing y'all. Tams is back. Things are right with the world again. Is it that big of a mess everybody up in the day, huh? Well, Gina's Reef, good morning. All right. I think I got everybody's hellos out. I've got to go through and redo. I'm not even sure who are still members and stuff like that. I haven't gone through and done that. I am going to do that, and do a new video. I want to make sure that everybody is acknowledged, because there are several of you guys that stayed with me while I was not streaming. And for that, I thank you so very much. It, just a little bit, just even a little bit helps. And for those reasons, it helps. Sometimes it's hard to come back, especially for someone that streamed every day. And then I got a piece of not streaming, So it's kind of hard to come back to the streaming every day, especially for 2 hours.
And Bob uses a member thingy, member for 5 months, special correspondent.
So those kinds of things make it a lot easier to come back and do the thing.
I'm gonna see how long I've been.
That's right. Blanket hellos. Everybody's here this morning. Everybody was just awaiting. Okay, so let's see. Which should we get to first?
You were going to talk about the pond, the backstory?
Okay, we'll do that. I will walk outside. Let's see. I got to turn my thing around.
Something's going on. I'm a member. I got a little fishy or something, so I know that. But how do I get to that little membership? I'm not seeing it on my screen.
I'm not sure.
I normally, when I go to chat something, maybe I got the screen down too low because I'm in the pop-out chat. Maybe I did it too low.
Oh.
Maybe I got it too skinny.
All right. We are looking at the...
No. I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, and I have something else I can show y'all too. For the frogs. Dogs. Stay inside. Stay inside.
Oh, Gina's Reef just became a new member.
Thank you, Gina.
Or maybe she'll be up. I'm not sure.
Miss Dee, will you play the thing for me? Because now I'm away. Yeah, play the butt dance. It'll be the first one back.
Oh, the butt dance. Okay, that's. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've done this. I got to see what is what. I'd see it right here.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Chevy Fish is here. Hello. Chris Howell.
All right. Chevy Fish. Chris Howell. What's up? So there is the pond. It finally got the liner put in it. My boys finally helped me drag it in there. And then, of course, I went around and put the rock down. I've got to do a little round up and around the edge, but
made you big.
And all the frogs, my goodness, all the frogs that showed up.
That's looking nice.
That was unreal. It's huge. Like I'm using the canister filter as a vacuum. And so the backstory to the reason why my pond is so filthy right off the bat is I put the rocks around it and it was clean. Well, while I was still at a landscaping job, Landon and the dogs decided to get in the pond while I wasn't home. And when they did, I had my little lotus, or I don't know if that's the lily or the lotus. Y'all see it right down there in the middle. That's the one I got from Miss Kelly. Well, it was the only one in the pond. And Landon didn't see it, and it got knocked all around and dirt all over. I mean, it was a wreck. You couldn't even see. It was not clear any longer. Bad. It was so bad. Yeah. Well, now, let's see how it's got this is half of what was there. I've already vacuumed a ton of it out. And I'm using the canister filter to do it. I have an attachment that I add to it, and I get in the pond and I use it as a vacuum cleaner, and I go around and I just suck away. But I'm not.
Let me get this straight. So you're pulling water out with that canister filter?
No.
What kind of attachment? Wait, and you pump water away from the pond? Is that what you're doing?
No. I'm
you're just cleaning it?
Yeah. So what I suck the dirt up into the canister filter, but it holds it, and then it pushes the good water back out.
Wow.
But I have to clean it like every 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, because the impeller and all that.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm using it as a vacuum right now. I'm just I'm keeping it running, but I do have 3 goldfish in here. Well, not gold. They are goldfish. They are butterfly koi.
Okay.
I wonder if I turn my fountain off, if we can see them. Let me see. I'm gonna set you down for a second.
Okay. Oh, we can check out the dirt. We got all the dirt on Jess now for sure.
There we go. Good view of the flagstone. All right. Let's see
For
if
a
we
little
can
bit,
find
the way your phone was putting the angle, it looked like you had a heart-shaped pond.
Oh, it's oval. It's almost like if you look at it from this view, it's got a kind of like a point. I don't know what
And the other end, if you had it just a little bit in, it would look like a heart from my view.
Yeah. Yep. Well, this part is still going to be my stream, but all that dirt that's mounded up over there, right over there, is going to be moved here, and all of this raised up, and then it'll be the stream into the pond.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
But the pond came up a lot higher than what my original stream was, almost a foot.
Gray nano aquarium guy said it looked like a guitar pick.
Shape. That's exactly right. That is exactly what it looks like. That's it. It looks the shape of a guitar pick. Let's see if I can find them. Oh, I didn't know that was down there.
She's a guitar woman. Well, I see hoses and everything now.
Yeah, that's the hose that I use to attach to the canister filter. There's one in here.
That thing has some good lungs, is all I can say.
it definitely has a good suction.
Good morning, Aqua Gardens in.
Well, I don't see them down here. I have 3 of them. One is silver and white, which I would think would be a lot easier to see. But maybe they're not on this side. At the frogs. Let's see. Maybe they're down here.
Oh, I'm seeing your lily pads or whatever you have coming up over there.
That's nope, that's a hardy also. That has a bunch of pond weed in it, but I wanted it. I wanted the pond weed because I didn't have, I don't have much in here yet. So it has very good, it does very good oxygen.
It has oxygen powers.
There we go. Oxygen. Whatever you call
Kelly
it.
said that's a water lily.
Yeah, that's a water lily, but it's a hardy one. It comes back. Dang, I can't find them. It's hard to see with the water glaring too.
Plus you glare.
Maybe if I go back over here. You'll see my pretty.
I can only see my fish in my pond like before 10:30 in the morning. After that, I can't see them the rest of the day.
Yeah. See my flower? Isn't it pretty?
Oh, what is that flower?
The crinum.
No, the one you just showed with the pink and the white.
Yeah.
My mother had those, and I've been trying to
Yeah, it's a crinum.
cranum.
Crinum. CRIUM or something like that. Crinum.
I want to get some.
Well, I can give they multiply. I can send you some. See, there's another one coming up right there. And then I have another one over here.
I used to have them, and I didn't bring them to this house, so you can't go back when you sell a house and go back like, hey, I'm taking that flower.
Yeah, no, I understand.
CRINUM, Miss Jennifer says.
Yeah. Crinum. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but
we used to call those Easter flowers because they were the ones that were always up when it was time to do the Easter eggs. It's a beautiful yard though, Jess.
Well, thank you. I actually took the weed eater to it to my flower bed not too long ago. It was just too overgrown, and there was, I don't know if you know those Mexican petunias, the tall ones. I don't have any left right at the moment because I weed eated them all down. I wanted my 4 o'clocks to come up. I love my 4 o'clocks.
Kelly says she grows Crinum calistratum in her tank.
Oh, well,
is that what we have in our tanks like Corey had in his big goldfish tank, Kelly? Because I have some of those too, but I didn't know they were related.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I had 4 o'clocks at the other house too.
I love my 4 o'clocks. Well, I
had some of those hens and biddies too, but
oh yeah.
Well, I was recovering with foot surgery when I moved, so you know, my husband, he wasn't about all this flower stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Unless it was something I hung on to it, like I'm not leaving without it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, there he is. There they go.
And Greg's Planet Takes is here.
Okay, there they are. I found them. You see? Can you? Right by this plant, my fish. They're right down there beside that plant. You have to look for the white one. I said they went on that side of the plant, on the back side. Oop, there they are.
Oh, yep, I caught a glimpse.
Yeah, they're
just a glimpse.
They're going in between these box crates that I have my plants sitting on.
Yep. Who doesn't have a milk crate in their ponds?
Yeah, exactly. I've got 3 of them. But that's what they're hiding in, is those.
Al Wet Sox says your yard looks great, Jess.
Well, thank you. I've actually had time to work on it. I wish my hibiscus was bloomed out. That sucker had 5 blooms on it the other day, and it was gorgeous.
Well, I didn't know that hibiscus could go in the ponds till I saw yours, and it's like now I've got 3 or 4 out there.
Yeah, that's this one. Well, I've got a few of them. I've got one right here, which is the same as the white one. Is the dinner plate size. Wow. And it's got like a white center, and then there's another one right there. And another one right there. I know they have like dark pink and light pink also, but my favorite is that big white dinner plate one, and that's what I've got there. But I've got to move all of those plants up against the up here against the stream, and I got to finish getting the little bit of rock out right there. But and I'm not going to use this as the spigot anymore either. It's going to have one of those flat ones that comes out.
Oh, and the wide ones.
Yeah. It has less splash reduction to it. I lost so much water through evaporation through this one.
Yep.
Because that's a long thaw right there. But
Craig just says, does it snow there at Jess's place?
No.
Not unless hell's freezing over.
Exactly. And that was, we did about every 10 years we have a cold like that, and it may or may not snow, but we at least get ice. And but most of the time, things make it through it. Most things make it through it.
Kelly said they planted lots of dinner plate dahlias this year.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
My mom was talking about those. I've never seen those. I've seen the
I've never
regular
heard of them.
dahlias.
This is
But
where I learn everything. Is from
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. I haven't seen the big dinner plate dahlias. And then that plant right there is what we call a water no a oh, what is it called? Swamp lily. There we go. I've
What
got
now?
a swamp lily. It's
What, the
kind
one
of,
in the very center right there?
yeah, that one right there. It has
Wow,
a
swamp
white
lily.
bloom that comes up, and it almost resembles a spider lily.
Mm-hmm.
But it's big and white, and it's just called a swamp lily. I've got one right here. It's got a wider, thicker leaf than the crenum or crenum.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was blooming. It shouldn't be long. And then I put some this is called dragon's blood. It's succulent in my
Mm-hmm.
pot hanging basket because I'm not real good about remembering to water my hanging baskets out here.
Yeah.
So I went with some succulents this year, and like over here, these are succulents. That one's got
Oh, that's cute.
little bitty flowers on it, and then this one is not. This one's not the dolphin one. This is the
Is that the burrowtail they
the
call it?
I don't remember. One is called. There's even one that's called like horse head or horse mane or something. But there's one that's called dolphin, string of dolphin, and that one is string of pearls. I think
Oh,
this one's
okay.
string of pearls, but it'll keep just doing that. And this one too. I don't remember the name of this one,
They're
but
saying beans, peas. They're trying to help you.
yeah,
But that's pretty. I never thought about putting them in a hanging basket. That way they can stay drier than the rest, but yet be out there. Hmm.
yeah.
They
Like I
always
said,
get inspired by everybody's stuff.
well, everybody does different things, you know.
Yeah. Never
Um,
thought about that myself.
I've got lilies. I've got daylilies that are coming up. It's the first time. This is a hosta that apparently can take a heck of a lot of sun, but this is one of my most favorite plants ever in the world, and it is an angel trumpet,
Wow.
and it is huge this year. So I'm so excited to see what it's gonna, how many flowers it's gonna put out.
Oh,
Now,
Kelly said that one was not string of pearls, it's something else.
okay, it's string of something. Because there's one that I bought for my mother-in-law that was string of dolphins, and then that one's string of something. I thought it was string of pearls, but maybe not. Um, this is an orangey, or maybe this is my white one. I had an orangey. I had an orangey and I had a white one. I don't remember which one this one is, but
Hi, Holly.
it's huge. Good morning, Holly. I can't wait for it to bloom out. It shouldn't be long, but
Well, this would be cool watching it, transformed.
yeah, and then that's just that rose is a drift rose, and then I have another drift rose over here, which I'm very surprised made the move from one side to the other. That one is really, really pretty colors on the blooms, almost like a neon like pink to me. I need to go through and deadhead it, but
Oh, so that's what I don't deadhead.
yeah, I don't.
I'm too lazy, and there's too much stuff. I can't
Yeah,
do it
there's
all.
too much. Yeah. Um, I normally don't do it with my hands. I come through with my nippers and do it, but um,
Holly says your yard is beautiful. She's jealous.
oh, thank you. It's a lot to keep up with. Like I said, the last several years I didn't. That's why I had to go through with the weed eater and separate everything again, because my Mexican petunias that get like 4 foot high took over. And I'm going to have to kind
Rico
of.
says, sorry, Rico says, come through with your what?
My nippers. My snips.
Yes, Rico, you know, it doesn't take much to entertain him in the mornings.
There you go. That's right. Just glad we can do it. Glad we can fill that space, that void
Oh,
for you again.
I love his sense of humor. It's
Yes,
very
exactly.
similar to mine.
Yeah.
He's
And
just
then
quicker witted.
that's a Johnson grass. I hate Johnson grass. But this is an iris.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the Louisiana iris. It's a special one, and I don't remember what it is. And it's got 4 o'clocks trying to grow up in it too. But one person trying to keep up with all of this, I pretty much have to keep it round up in between the flowers. And I haven't had time to put down my pine straw yet, because I've been working on the pine. It's like, which one are you going to do?
And Bob Kaler got up early this morning, and he was up late last night because I was
What?
up late last night. Listening.
Wow.
Somehow or another,
Is Bob in here?
Yeah. He
Well,
popped
good
in.
morning. Good morning, Bob. It's been a long time since you've been in the morning show.
I couldn't remember if he was here when you said your hellos or not, though.
Oh, no, I didn't remember seeing his name. But I wish I could see my fish more.
Why don't you do one of those glass things, where they prop it up and let them swim up inside that thing? Where they take a glass, like say some sort of vase or something, turn it upside down and prop it up, under the water where you suck all the air out, and that way the fish can pop up.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
That would be really
especially
cool.
If you had something really big,
Yeah. They're not. They're still skittish from being put in the pond. They're not coming up to me yet.
I bought 2 shabunkins the other day, and I haven't seen them since. They're not floating, but I've got milk crates and stuff too, so they can hide from me. But
I wasn't sure what kind of critters I was going to end up with, and so far so good. I've been more scared about snakes than anything.
Yeah. Yep.
Since the frogs showed up so fast. So when I get in my pond now, I don't go all the way to the bottom, even though it's 4 foot, 3 foot and a half deep in the middle. I haven't gone back in there, but I hope that when I'm going around the edge, that I'm scaring it away if there is one in there. When I'm back
there's no way I'd step in an in-ground pond. Not here. Oh, Lord, no, not here.
That's why I'm trying to keep it clean. Once my fountain is finished, the stream, it'll stay so clean. The stream filters out so much, and that's why I keep trying to hurry Joe to get the little track hoe or the tractor, because I'm to the point I can't move those big rocks myself. Right. So I've got to have equipment to move it, and those raised metal things that I used to plant my gardens in. Let's see. I've got to move my wagon back. That's my wagon.
That's cute. That's cool.
I got that for.
Now, do you put plants in that and let it hang over the sides?
Yes, I keep them in pots though, because I don't want to rot out the inside of it. See, used to be a plant. Actually, that is a rose, and it looks like it might be coming back. It is. I'm happy dag. That part ain't.
That would be so pretty with those. What is that? Those little creeping phlox and stuff. I love that stuff hanging over the sides of.
Yes.
beds and stuff.
Oh, dang. I did not know that Rose was coming back. But,
you know, just when you think you've lost something, you find a little sprig sticking up, and you get so excited, like it's worth $3,000 or something. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, I got a twig.
Yep, exactly. But it goes over there, right there in that void. But I've got to get that mound moved out of the way. But Joe's got to move these. I used to use these as my raised garden, and these that are full of weeds right now. And I used to put my cucumbers there, and I've got another one here. My strawberries used to go in that. And I'm not saying I'm not ever going to do it again, but right now I'm just kind of in a different way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I added bogs this year, you know, because Kelly's taught me about bogs.
Yeah.
And it's an easy way to expand, like if you just have room for tub ponds.
Yeah.
You know, and they're pretty.
Yeah.
I love that you can have stuff like that, though. It would be awesome to be able to have it, but we have too many water moccasins.
Yeah. These are just buckets with my little rock for the stream. And then I got elephant ears. See, I've got elephant ears I've got to move right here. I got to move them. I got an asparagus fern, more elephant ears, a yellow rose. I think these are
is that a yellow rose of Texas?
This one, no, it's a yellow drip rose. I don't do well with this, what do they call them, old style roses. But I don't know.
Hi, Nicole. Poetic Song 725 is here. Asaya Llewellyn's here.
What's up, Nicole? And who else?
Liquidzoo's here.
Oh, Matt.
And Fish Fam Linky is here.
Fish Family Link. But so that's my pond. That's what I've been working on. I'm not finished, but I'll probably get in it today and hopefully finish vacuuming it. And then yeah. So it's just constant work. And then this is a pond that I had last year set up that I left out all winter. And it's doing good. I need to put some guppies in it. This is the one I had the goldfish in. They didn't survive the winter, but that's my fault, not theirs.
3 of my goldfish did not. The other 2 did.
Well, it was
the blind fish keeper. Brandon's here.
Brandon, you texted me, Brandon, the other day, and I was so busy. I seen it, but I am so sorry I did not reply. This plant right here, I don't know what it is either. I'm sure Kelly will know. It has the white.
Zoom in on it a little bit better and hold it for real still. Because we got lots of plant people in here. Okay.
But it made it like it didn't even really die back much during the winter, but it I don't remember what it's called. But it has these white. They've already bloomed the flower out, or maybe that is the flower. I don't know.
Crayfish Empire. Grant's here.
What's up, Grant? But I need to throw my guppies in there. I just haven't done it yet, and it's about 2 inches low. But
that's the one it kept leaking, so you put the tarp thing inside to keep this pond active.
Yeah, it is. I have another one over there that I could not keep from leaking. I was gonna use it as a raised bed as well, but I haven't done that either.
Have you tried that Flex Seal, like where they cut a boat and then they put it back together and ride around a pond in it?
Yes, I have, and it didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work there. Landon picked that up for me one year somewhere. He said, "Mama, this is what goes in the flower bed." It's not even complete. It's just a piece. But was the thought.
So
And
Kelly, are y'all having to wet your plants today? Oh Lord,
this is a
Ma-
Japanese dwarf
Japanese
Japanese
maple.
maple, and it's about 10 years old. Um, I have two of them. I have another little bitty one I'm waiting to plant around the pond, but I got to wait till the stream's finished. Those, if I was to dig them up and they make
Hi,
a
King.
transplant, would be worth almost $1,000.
My neighbor, my old neighbor, his used to put out little baby seedlings, and I
Yes.
put them in little things,
Uh-huh.
had them growing nice, and the daggone squirrels went out there and tore them all to pieces. I was so
Oh
mad.
no. They got some tall daylilies that I've got to move. The front of my house doesn't get much, and I haven't done much with it. I got to finish weed eating it. I have these kudzu vines that want to keep growing up my house, but
Don't Japanese maple need a little bit of shade? Is that
so it
I
just
don't know
depends on
that
which
much about
one.
them.
The blood good can stand the heat and the sun. Um, that's what I have, and it can stand it. It will get a little singed. I'll show you what my little one looks like. Where did I put it?
I had one, and it was growing at this lot until that big hurricane. What was it, Florence? After Florence, it didn't come. It killed it off. I don't know if
Oh,
it got too much wind, saltwater spray, or whatever.
where did I move
No, no, wet your plants today because Stephen is riding roller coasters.
it?
I
Speaking
didn't
of
know
riding
because
the road, oh, there it is.
yeah, because you know Stephen, he hates to not stream.
Yeah.
Hi, Aquatic Moose.
So this is the little bitty one I've got to start. Once I get the pond, the the fountain, the stream part of the pond finished.
Uh
Um,
huh.
it's had a rough time. It doesn't look great, but it's holding on. Um, see how it'll do, how it kind of got a little burn.
Yeah.
That's this is a harsh because it didn't take the transfer into the sun real well, but the blood goods will take it. The sun, they will appreciate some shade in the afternoon, but they will take it.
Yes, and mine was pretty much. It was at the corner of the yard where it got morning sun, and it would be like 7 o'clock in the afternoon before it finally didn't get something on it. So probably
Yeah.
too much.
Well, now, this one will be out here, and it won't have sun until about now,
Uh huh.
and it'll have sun the rest of the day because it'll be up there by the stream somewhere. I don't know where. Probably on this side. I don't know. Maybe this side. I don't know where. It just depends on what it looks like when I get it, designed and finished.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got this pond that was the old bottom of the stream. It just, it's one of those plastic ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm going to use it in the stream somehow or if I'm just going to use it as a guppy pond on the porch. And I've got these plants left to plant. I've got some big hanging baskets. I don't know if you can see them right now, but they hang right there on my back porch.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got those. And I'm going to plant.
Hi, Barbara.
This is Mandevilla. The vine
Mm-hmm.
does really well. Of course, that's potato vine.
I started saying that's what it looked like to me.
Yep. And I haven't ever tried this before, but this is Laguina, Labella. I
Yes.
don't know, something like that.
Hold
But
hold the camera right there again.
full to pot.
Oh, Laguna. Oh,
But
look, it was a lobelia plant, right?
yeah, I'm gonna put it in there too and just see what it does. I like the blue. And then I've got one more succulent to plant. This one right here. But I have a little hat. Where's my hat? Oh, my hat's over there. I have a hat and a boot. And my hat right now has a light sticking out of it.
Oh, I
But
got you.
I'm gonna plant that other succulent in my hat and move it around the pond. But right now it's got that light that looks up towards the head of the fountain for some reason.
Hey, it's in the country. Things have to be multi purpose.
That's right. That's right. And then that's my boot. It's a big boot.
Cool.
And then it's got
I remember that from a while back too.
that succulent in it. There, I do have a tag for it. But very
Stone crop.
stone crop, yeah.
Yeah, they're good for what, around rocks and stuff like that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I had got them to put around the pond in the rocks, but I'm gonna have to keep this round up. So I didn't want to plant. I didn't want to plant anything where I was gonna have to keep it round up. So
now, how can you round up that close to your fish? How do you do that you don't worry
keep it
about
really, really low. There is a cone that you can get to go on the end of your sprayer. It looks like a I don't know, like an old cone. It's just a cone that goes on the end of your sprayer, and you keep it close down to the ground and spray.
Oh, okay.
And see, I don't have on this side of it, I don't have any runoff into the pond. So
Gotcha,
it won't.
You got it burned up.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, exactly. So
that's good. A funnel, 3G said.
Yeah, if it'll fit over the head of the end there. All right, I'm gonna make it back.
And if anybody don't know, Jess is a cowgirl, so that's why you're seeing all this horsey stuff around.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, my horses are over there, way over there in that pasture. I tell you what, I'm on my phone. Y'all want to see my horses?
Sure.
We got a plane going over. We live close to Barksdale Air Force Base, on the outskirts of it, not on base, but that's quite loud.
I grew up close to Cherry Point, and I mean, you had to drive a long way from driveway to driveway, but if you went through, the way a bird flies, it wasn't that far.
Yeah.
And so we heard every plane, helicopters.
Yeah. It's funny, if a big hurricane or something's coming through, you'll see them, about 10 of them will take off about a minute apart. Not even a minute, like 30 seconds apart. Come here, girls. I didn't bring any food. How bad of me. Oh, no, I didn't bring any food, though. Let me check the water. Yucky. Landon needs to come out here. Nina is Landon's, and she's got the bad eye. So this is Flip. That's my girl. Oh. Cool.
Have you sheared her?
Have I what?
Have you done a shearing on her?
No, they just got, I don't know, shed it on their own.
Do you call her like a gorilla color?
What do you call her? Yeah, she's a Grulia. Grulia.
Grulia.
Grulia. Grulia. Yeah, something like that.
I can spell it. I can't say it.
Yeah. I know where to scratch you at, and you'll love it. Oh my goodness, right there. Yeah.
When I in the spring, of course, we would shear our horses down.
Yeah.
Because showing them, you don't want them, patchy coats and all that. And to me, they were so pretty for like 3 days, and then the hair would start growing back. But you had to keep them out in the sun so they didn't get sunburned.
Yep.
The blind fish keeper, Brandon says, I spent a long time living in Pensacola, right between all of those Air Force bases, and used to watch the Blue Angels 2 or 3 times a week practicing. So to be able to get a free air show. Yeah.
Yeah, they Blue Angels, I think, came to our air show this year.
Oh, and Gina's Reef says she loves gorilla horses.
Gorilla horses? Gorilla horses. These are my girls. I miss horses. Tired, and Nobody rides them anymore. They don't need to be ridden anymore. I don't want them ridden anymore. They are retired and they've done their job and they get to live the rest of their life out fat and happy.
Yeah,
So,
that's nice.
yeah.
Ain't nothing like the smell of horses and hay and even
No
horse poop.
kidding. That's right. That's right. I need to worm you guys, though. You don't look like you need wormed, but I should. You're not getting out, Flip. I'm not moving you from another patch to another pasture yet. I know that's what you think I'm doing, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm not
And I'm
doing
like,
it.
open the gate, lady. This is
Yeah.
what we do.
Actually, I'm not opening the gate. I'm gonna go through the fence.
Rico says he likes using his nippers while riding the gorilla horse.
Golly, how do you come up with that stuff?
Lady Worship says she would like a Frisian, Gypsy Vanner, or Appaloosa, but
Oh,
honestly, any horse would be great. Yes, and those
oh,
daggone Gypsy Vanners are beautiful.
oh, that's what I want. That if I told Joe that if I get another one, that's what I want. Is a Gypsy Varner. I say Gypsy Varner.
I don't know what they got Banner on the
Yeah,
YouTube channel. I watch a lot of those little young girls and all doing their
yeah,
show. Most of it's girls, but they're jumping their horses and everything, and they pop up in my feed. So it's like, oh,
yeah.
I miss it so
I
much.
know it makes me want to go out and do it again, but then I think of all the work, and I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Well, I think of how much does it cost to
Yeah,
fix the parts
that
that
too.
break nowadays?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot.
that was I had my time.
Right. And yeah, and I have a fear of falling now, so that ain't. I definitely wouldn't compete again, but I mean, if I needed a horse to go get on, I can go get on mine. Mine are not rideable, but they're just not in shape. They're
Hmm.
just they are what they
Like
are
if
now.
you wanted to ride down the dirt road for a little bit and come back,
Yeah,
you're fine.
exactly. That's right. Yeah, wouldn't hurt them at all. But I don't have the need to do that. All right, I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back inside.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you something else. My hand's all dirty now for petting the horses.
Yeah. Let's see.
I want you to see
Keep
how
you
much.
down for a second till you get inside.
Yeah.
Get ready to go. That way we're not looking at a
Yeah.
dot.
Sure.
Of course, now you're looking at a dit dot, so
Mhm.
it didn't improve much more. But yeah, I'm up to 3 ponds, 40 and 200s, and then they have bogs on top of the hundreds. So I don't know how many gallons those are, and I've got 2 17-gallon muck buckets buried in the front yard that pump up to 2 more bogs that sit like on the edge of my front porch. So I wasn't gonna put fish in there, but I thought if I don't, I might have skeeters. So I got to go catch some of those gamboozas and put them in there. We are always eat up with mosquitoes, but since I've started doing the ponds, it's not as bad. So
Yeah.
people think, oh, you got all that water, you're gonna bring mosquitoes to the neighborhood. It's like I probably have less mosquitoes in my yard than you do. We have
So,
those big old tiger mosquitoes here.
I'm
They'll
gonna turn
eat
my
you.
camera back around.
Yep, we're looking at I think it's a mic.
There we go.
So I've got the same one.
Okie doke.
Yes, Kelly, I have gone pond crazy. And look, I ordered a pickerel plant from KJE Aquatics. It was so tickled I got it, and we went back to where I grew up. I carried my niece, who has her very first fish tank. I carried
Oh,
her some stuff up there, and riding down in front of the old prison that I used to work in, there's like millions and millions of probably pickerel plants growing up out of the canal ditches.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, oh my gosh, I could take and make another bog and snatch me a whole bunch of those, and I've got an instant bog filter.
Okay, let's see.
Red Laser, good morning.
So you know what? I should have left my camera the way it was. Hang on, let me turn it back around.
Turn around.
Yeah. Well, yeah, wait. Settings, camera.
Jess says, Kelly says, if you put up the link, she'll show you what she's been up to.
Okay. Give me just a minute, Kelly. I'm going to show this real quick. So this is, y'all know I broke.
Let me do your solo again.
Okay, so here's the backstory. Y'all know that I broke the side of my old paludarium that I had made and took so long to do for the frogs, which is right there. I broke the side of it. Oh, down. And so now it won't hold water. And yeah, so I'm going to take the stuff out of it. I'm going to try and take the stuff out of it. And I'm sure I'm going to break more things in the process. But I got something better for them. I ordered that monster. That is, it holds a 10 gallon on bottom, 10 gallons of water on bottom.
How many? 10?
10 gallons of water on bottom.
That's nice.
And then it from the water, quit. Y'all think I'm petting y'all, but I'm not. Stop. From here up will be the paludarium. I'm looking for the size. Oh, it's an 18 by 18 by 36 with 10 gallons of water. And I've got that. And I've got their misting system. It's a smart misting system because I'm tired of having to spray them. Yep. And the light I've got coming is the one that does the thunderstorm thing to it. So I can set this to it, and on a certain time of day, it'll fade. The light will fade to a thunderstorm, and it'll all work in sync together like a thunderstorm. There'll be
Sandy Dowdy, hi.
A few, maybe one or two waterfalls. I'm going to use this that Greg gave me. I thought it was pretty cute. And
Greg has some cool stuff. I don't know where he comes up with all this. And then
I'm just trying to figure out, I wanted to do the same thing with the axolotls. And so I'm going to try this. These are waterproof. Those string lights, they're waterproof. So I'm going to try and weave them in so that the moss kind of grows over the wires part, and put it in there. And this has got different colors that go with it. I wanted the sparkle, which has it in it, for like at night. It kind of sparkles throughout the rocks and wood. I'm going to try that too. It was either that or glitter, and I didn't want to go glitter, so.
I don't know, Annette might send you a box with glitter in it.
Right?
Just stand near the paludarium and open it.
And then they need a fan for some circulation because the top of this is solid. I think it's solid. But hang on. I got to go get I'll just do it. I'll just show y'all. The wood I bought at Aquashella, which will bring me into the Aquashella thing. I'll have to carry it in there because the light is bad.
Lady Rorschach is saying she's been meaning to ask you, Jess, about lighting in an axolotl tank. Your recommendation?
Oh, well, they like it dim. They don't like bright at all. So
yeah, they like it kind of cavey.
Yeah, cavey. In fact, if the lights are on bright, they'll find cover. So, I mean, pretty much any light will do that can, doesn't get too bright. I love my hydro light, but everybody has their own preference.
Yeah.
This piece of wood I picked up at Aquashella this weekend. I can't get it to stand right, and I don't want to lean it up against the aquarium.
That is beautiful.
It looks like a stump at the bottom, and then there, guys. Let's see if I can turn it sideways. So, well, yeah, kind of. Better move, Lena. Move, Lena. So there, that'll go from the bottom. It almost goes all the way to the top. And then I got this piece also, and that's going to go in the corner, and this one will come off of this side somehow. But they match. They're the same kind of wood. And I got it from that same guy that said all of the wood thing. And I got a good price for it. I mean, it wasn't too bad.
Oh, and if anybody missed it, Roxanne put out a axolotl mating dance video yesterday. That thing was awesome.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And you can definitely tell who the boy is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yes.
We're breeding some. Well, I'm not, but my friend that I gave the axolotls to that lives down the road, John, he's breeding some for me, and I'll go get the eggs when they're ready.
Would an axolotl do good like in the bottom of that paludarium?
No, because they'll eat my frogs.
Oh, well, if you didn't have frogs.
I don't think it's enough room. It's only a 10-gallon, and you want them in at least a 20 long. There's the frogs, guys.
Those are your milk frogs?
Yes.
Let me see. I got to blow up to see them. Oh, they're cute.
That's 2 of them. Where's the others? Oh, there's one up in the tree. It's hard to see because of the humidity.
Yeah, I don't have the fancy smart mister like you and Mike's got. Mike's Smart. But I have one that's on a timer, so it does help having that.
Well, I mean, right now I'm still using this to do it in here, to mist in here. I do it 3 times a day. And oh, there's my big one in the back. Hang on. Ouch. Here she is.
And axolotls need it cool. And yes, Chevy, that's why I can't have any.
Now, my axolotls, and I think even it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. My axolotls, I don't know. They're the same batch that came out, the same batch that her adults are, and they're brothers and sisters. And mine, like in the summer, they don't get warm, but they don't stay like cold either. They get, I guess, like in the 70s, maybe mid 70s. It's not recommended for them to stay that way, and it doesn't, because at night it cools back off.
And don't forget, Kelly wants to show the ponds.
Oh, Kelly, let me send you the link.
Because they've been doing having a pond emporium in her backyard. She's put Jake to work.
All right. Let's see. Copy. I'll just put it in the chat. Kelly. What is that noise? Why is that so loud all of a sudden?
Now, Roxanne's adults, hers didn't come from Susie, not the ones that are like, I guess, in that video.
Not in that video?
I don't, yeah, it wasn't in, not those 2. I mean, she's got them too, but not those 2 particular ones.
That, okay. Woo! That was crazy. That was crazy loud. Couldn't handle it. My hair done messed up since being
out. So that's the thing that My husband, he likes it. He likes to have the windows open while you can. And
Yeah.
so I was dealing with 80 degrees in here, because I hadn't turned on the AC yet.
Those
And
came from
that
your
would just be
LFS?
too hot, so and I know that's how it would be for 2 months out of every season. He would do that.
Yeah.
And I don't think they could take no 80, and it wouldn't be worth. Plus, if
No.
the power ever was to go out for a hurricane, which we lose power very easily,
I wouldn't,
especially our side of the grid loses, and our next door neighbors has power like almost the entire time during a hurricane. But we lose it like the very first day when the wind starts to blow. We lose it. And it makes me so mad because we see their ceiling fans going on the porch, and we're over here dying.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to put fans on my back porch too, but because that 10 is so hot in the summer. Here comes
Good morning, Patrick.
Dee Dee, remind me to talk about Aquashella still when we're done with Miss Kelly.
They said that their melanistic GFP is from Susie's batch.
Okay.
Whatever that. I
know that one would be sister.
Y'all know those code words.
Or brother to mine. Okay, wait, I can't hear her.
Hi there. Can you see me? I didn't say anything.
I didn't know it was She was tricking you.
Good morning.
Right.
So
looky, are those begonias?
Yeah, they're begonias, and there's also some double impatiens in there.
Are those double begonias or just different?
So these are called Riga begonias,
because I've seen this year for the first time the double begonias, and those look
those are really pretty. And I've got some up here in the next planner I'll show you, but these are called Riga begonias, and these are double impatiens, and I have 2 of these identical planters.
Yeah.
And then up here I have my big planter box.
Mm-hmm.
So you go out there every day, like with your little water pot thing, and you stand out there like Miss Homemaker.
I have the hose. I use the hose. But
that's disappointing, Kelly. I expected you to go out there like Miss Susie Homemaker.
I know. So that's a double begonia, and that's a double red begonia, and then I have more of those double impatiens in the back, and some Torrenia. So, and I just planted this like 3 days ago, so it's a little sparse looking, but it'll fill in.
Oh yeah.
So that's my big. This planter is really big.
That's nice.
Pretty.
Big planter, and then.
I forgot to show you on the horse
yard. So all of this was done in the last week, really, because like it just warmed up here. So
yeah.
This is my main pond.
So pretty.
So the bog box is gonna get shoveled out and cleaned next weekend over Memorial Day, and then all of that will get planted with the stuff that's just setting in there. And there's one of my lotuses. And I just have coin leaves. So if you want to see the exact same lotus, Dee Dee's is way bigger because, there's a longer growing season than I do. But I have a couple more lotuses growing in there. There's also a water lily in there, but it just got potted up. So, and then, so this pond right here is going to get replaced with a bigger pond. So it's going to get replaced with a bigger round steel pond because I like those better. And
that's about what I had used for the end of my stream when I had it. I think that's the same size as what I have empty out there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get the round steel one of them, and I like the steel ones better. I think they look better. So that's getting replaced. And then this is a lotus. It's the coin leaf that it puts up first before it sends up bigger flowers. And then this is a really tiny, tiny, tiny water lily. It's called Helvula.
Is that the one you sent me? Because it looks so close.
No. This is as big as it will get. It's super tiny.
Okay.
Super tiny. This one is for like little tiny pots like this. So, no, I think I sent you one Visa. It'll have hot pink flowers. You'll like it. It's pretty.
Okay.
And then
they're demanding Fat Kitty, Kelly.
He's in the house taking his nap. So, then I planted up these pots with, you can see this trellis. So this is a mandevilla. And
Beautiful.
then some torrenia and some polka dot plants or hippolytes. And this was just planted, so it's got time. Got a geranium. And then this container I did on Saturday. And this pink flower here is one I've never grown before. It's called Mulla Mulla, which is fun to say.
It's a what?
Mulla Mulla.
Mulla Mulla.
Yeah. So, and there's also Nemesiya in there, and some solanum vine. So some different stuff, another geranium. And then on this side, I have another pot with a trellis. And this one has black-eyed Susan vines that I'm going to train up the trellis.
Ooh, pretty.
Nice.
Some petunias. So this pond is coming along.
I love
real well.
all the baskets.
I've got my frog going. You can see him.
Aw.
He's very cute.
Do you have a problem with a bunch of frogs getting in there?
No, I never get any frogs. I wish.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I never get any frogs. I have fish. So this one has, you can maybe see them.
I think the frogs would eat my guppies.
I saw something swimming.
Yeah, so
That's great.
let's see, right
But
there.
I'm
There's
hoping
one.
that
Oh,
the
there they are.
goldfish will eat them.
Those are
Are those rice fish?
rice fish, and they survive the winter, and they're spawning.
Ooh.
So I'll have more of those, which is awesome.
I'm gonna have to get some of those things.
And then in the main pond, there's my goldfish, which are now 5 or 6 years old.
Wow.
So yeah. And then hanging off the pond, I have a couple of hanging baskets.
Holly. Aquatic moose. Dragon lair.
So those hanging baskets have some salvia in them and some petunias. And then all of these pots are different petunias. And not all of them will stay on this pond. They're going to get distributed around. I'm adding 2 more big steel tubs.
Oh.
So one will go along I'll show you where they'll go. So one will go along here, and then this box is going away, and it's being replaced by a box that won't fall apart.
Uh-huh.
And then another one will go along this side yard here. So I'll have the big pond completely surrounded by other ponds.
Cool.
And then this one will get replaced.
Yeah.
With, it'll get replaced with a steel pond because I just like those better. I think they look a lot better.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the back wall. This is my fence. This is
That's
a cool
cool.
thing I did this year. So these are hanging planters, and I'm going to put up one more of them because it'll look a little more balanced. There's a spot for one more. So these are all filled with wave petunias.
Ooh.
And they're gonna, they were just done last week, so.
And they're gonna
time
look
to
beautiful.
grow it.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll look really good.
Oh my gosh. Wave petunias are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another thing I did, so, my yard is super tiny. I gotta make use of it.
Hi,
So
Keith.
This wooden line here is my property line, and I planted a line of zinnias all along it.
Mm-hmm.
And then behind me, this is my dahlia bed.
Okay.
Right here, which it's not very exciting yet.
But it will.
It's
Is that
gonna
the
be
one
though.
Yeah.
the giant one or whatever you were talking
Yeah,
about?
there's some dinner plates. This one I got at Lowe's, which Jake Impulse bought this one because he loved it so much. This is another dahlia, and he's like, "Oh my God, we have to have it." So we have it.
Kelly, Pepperland Creek says when Kelly gets her forever home, I'm sure it will be insane, and I can believe that too.
Probably. And there's Prudence.
Hey,
One of the outdoor kitties.
It's not Fat Kitty in that, but it's a kitty.
It's a kitty, and then I have more zinnias right there, and that was planted Friday.
Now,
So
what is
as
the
you
big
can
tall
see-
grassy? What's the big tall grassy plant there where your
Those are
zinnias are?
irises. Those are irises,
Okay.
and they're going to bloom next weekend.
Okay, I see them now.
They've got buds.
Love them.
So those are Siberian irises, and they came
Siberian.
with
Oh Lord, they plant them in our intersections here in the ones with the grassy areas. And a friend of mine stole a shovel full of them for me, and those things have root balls like pampas grass.
Yeah, they get huge and they survive the winter here. I mean, they'll even survive Minnesota. So
And if
they
you put them
do
along
really
a fence
well.
line, no animals are going to dig underneath that fence.
No. So, anyways, it's a work in progress. I mean, really, the big thing is adding 2 more ponds. I'm still waiting for pond plants to come. So, because right now I have 3 water lilies. I'm expecting 2 more for the 2 new tubs. So each tub will have a different water lily, and then I've got a total of 4 lotuses, and then I have some cool other pond plants too. Oh, this one I just planted. It hasn't really come up yet, but I'll show you it. So
What
see this
size
little
is that planter?
which planter?
The one you got your frog in?
Okay, so I
What
think
is
it's
that tub?
100 and some gallons. It's 6 feet
Okay.
long. It's by 2 feet by 2 feet, and I like this size.
Yeah.
It's nice, and I like the straight sides because I hang things on it. I spray them with
Mm-hmm.
Flex Seal, and fish will spawn in them, so they're pretty happy. So this
Yeah,
little
you said
plant
you
right
have to
here,
spray those, right?
yeah, you do. So this little clover here, this is water clover. It's Marsilea
Oh,
muta is the scientific name. And so that'll be lots of like little floating clovers. And I just planted that one. And then I've got a
no.
couple of cannas that I just did this. So
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to show. So Greg of Greg's Aquatic Plants sent me this. So this is
Greg's planted tanks, or
yeah,
is
Greg's
this
Planet
another?
Tanks. Greg's Planet
Okay,
Tanks, sorry. He
that's right.
sent me Pogostemon erectus and from his aquariums, and I'm converting it to immersed form.
Bye,
So
Dragon Lair.
it'll grow out of my bog, but
That's cool.
I
Yeah.
wanted to grow this plant for a long time because it has purple flowers that will just knock the
Oh,
socks off.
Wow.
So I'm just slowly letting it convert.
Yeah.
And yeah, but this is what's going in the bog. So I have a couple big elephant ears. And
do you have any water poppy?
I'm getting some water poppy. Some that's
Okay, cool.
hopefully will ship soon.
Water poppy. What does that look like? Poppy?
Yeah,
It's not related to poppy. It's got yellow flowers. It's really pretty.
Huh.
It's in
KJE was
it might
mentioning it.
yeah, I've got some coming and so I have this is a couple of pickerel rushes. That's a very nice plant and that will overwinter here. My elephant ears and the variety I got this year is this will get really big. Diamond head. And this one will get like 5 feet tall. And then this is a swamp milkweed, which is native to here, and this will support monarch butterflies. So yeah. So anyways, oh, and this is another plant that will overwinter here. This is corkscrew rush. It's kind of a
It's
cool
cool.
plant. So and I've never tried this one in a pond before, but I'm pretty sure it will work. This is leatherleaf sedge. So and that should grow. Sedges do pretty well in swampy areas, so I think it will grow okay. But anyways,
Oh,
I'll
it's
have to
so
give
gonna be
you
so
a
pretty.
thank
Yeah.
you. I'll have to give you all the update when I finish it
Heck
because
yeah.
I've got still a lot more to go. I'm doing today, well, probably tonight, one more hanging planter, of those teal planters. I'm doing one more of those because Jake was like, "You need one more of those." I'm like, "You are right, I do."
Wow, good for Jake.
I
Right?
know. He's like, "You need another one." So I'm like, "You're right, I do." So I'm going to put up one more of those and then I'm going to buy the flowers. I'm getting a new box. This one, because this is just falling apart. And so I'm getting another one
Chevy
of
Fish,
those.
Kelly Chevy Fish says she takes her corkscrew rush dead stalks, and uses them in the dry arrangements.
Oh, wow.
It's a twofer.
Do you see that big bumblebee? I can see
Yep.
him.
Wow.
Is that one of those boar bees?
Man,
I
I
don't
can
know.
do
I think he's a mason bee. We call them here. But I get these every year, and that's why I try to plant things they'll like to eat.
We
Because
have
I get
hummingbirds
those-
already.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we get our big mason bees, and so I always plant them like some salvias and some other things that they'll like to eat. So gotta help out my bees.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Definitely.
yeah. So
You're
Jake
the
and
bee's
I
knees,
are,
Callie.
The
thank
bee's
you.
knees.
That's right. So yeah, we're Jake and I have off
A
Monday and Tuesday
booby.
next week.
Rico says it's a scary bee. It's a boo bee.
Ooh.
So yeah, next week Jake and I have off Monday and Tuesday, so we're gonna put in the other ponds, and we're gonna
Work hard on your days
yeah,
off.
we're gonna plant the other things. I've done a lot of work already. So
Yeah.
because here's the thing, like Jake will do it.
Yeah.
He'll do it without complaint,
Yeah.
but he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Cause like
I
They will
do.
too.
he did farm chores his whole life, and he doesn't like going outside and doing farm work.
Yeah.
But he'll do it,
Harry.
and he will not complain, and he'll
Yeah.
do whatever I ask. But like, I try to do as much as I can on my own because I know he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yep.
he clean my cat boxes and take out my trash and scrub my floors, and I can't complain. You know?
No.
I can't complain.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to do as much as I can on my own, and I really enjoy it. So
Yeah.
it's just, like I can't
Right.
lift a 6-foot steel tub on my own. So.
Right. Well, I mean, you can look out your window and see it, right, when you're working. You
Yeah,
see it?
right there. That's my
Yeah.
office.
Yeah. The bay window. Yeah. That's what I
Yep.
thought.
Yep. So I do have a really great view of it, and I can come outside whenever I need a break. And
Yeah.
I do come outside lots of times every day.
Yeah.
And so it is nice to have it looking good. So
Yep.
and he likes the finished product because like we have that little picnic table there, and we'll eat by the pond. Though truth be told, he also hates eating outside. Like he'll do it though.
Yeah.
He'll do it, and he'll even enjoy it. But he doesn't. He doesn't
He'll
like.
do it and he'll enjoy it if you.
He'll enjoy it if I tell him to enjoy it. Really, I mean, he'll
That's
just
right.
do it.
Sometimes you have to tell them they're having a great time.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, that's how relationships go with men. I mean, but it's like right now, Steven is having a great time at
Yes,
Disney
he
World,
is.
whether he wants to or not. So,
Carrie, did you make it home, Carrie? Carrie was
What?
on the plane at 7:15 this morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yep,
Yeah,
made it back.
that's crazy. So, anyways, I'm gonna drop down now. I'm gonna eat my lunch and do some work at my job because I am technically working today. So
Sketty
probably
noticed
do
that she
that.
wouldn't go inside.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes you
and
got to get work done.
the thing is like our weather is good for so little time
Yeah.
that, and especially in Iowa where she lives, like you've gotta enjoy it while you can. I mean, and today is a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit the mid 70s today. There's no humidity. It's sunny. Like, and we have so little of that.
Yeah.
And our winters are so miserable. And
Well, we
I
hit the
gotta.
low 80s today, which is
That's not bad.
comfortable for us. It's
That's
great.
not bad.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
great.
not bad. As long as the humidity isn't too high.
Yeah.
So,
Today it's not too bad.
Yeah, and we're all this week is supposed to be good. Through Memorial Day is supposed to be good. So, it should be pretty comfortable working outside. And I can put up the umbrella.
Yeah.
So Keith says it's still not pond season where he is. Yeah.
Dang. Where is he at?
Season. He's in upstate New York.
Oh.
Close to Rico area.
Rico.
But Rico's pond is going. So, like, I mean, his water lily's throwing out pads. He got it divided.
Wow.
He's getting his garden in. So, yeah, but there's a lot of microclimates there, because
Oh.
there's the mountains and the hills and the lake
Oh.
effect. And so it can be really different in different parts of New York. Whereas, like, all of Iowa sucks. There's no microclimates.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah,
You have
well,
to build a greenhouse around your backyard.
No kidding.
wouldn't
You
that
should
be
do that.
great? You
Take
know,
it, that way you can take it down, kind of in the spring and then leave it up in the winter.
well,
Well, it'd be summer to run.
I don't own this house, so
Oh,
I'm
that's
hopefully
right.
I have the money I'll save to move to a new house. It just
Yeah.
sort of depends on Jake,
Yeah.
what he wants to do. But like, I have the money, a lot of money set aside to buy a new house.
Yeah.
So I'm just sort of waiting. So
Right.
hopefully this fall, maybe
Yeah.
in like October, I'll be moving to a new
Cool.
house, and then I'm going to upgrade my aquariums to something one size bigger. I don't want more tanks. I just want bigger tanks. I
Yeah.
don't want lots of tanks. I would rather
Right.
have bigger tanks. They're more stable. And, hopefully I'll have a good yard that's bigger than 15 by 15. Maybe I'll get some in-ground ponds like you have, you know,
Yeah.
something to call my own. But I can dismantle all of this. The tubs can be drained. The fish can come with me.
Yeah.
That wooden box can be taken apart,
Yeah.
or it can be abandoned. I mean,
Yeah.
'cause it's like 8 years old.
Yeah.
So it's really showing some wear. And it was not built that well to begin with, but, it served me
I
well.
think it is.
Well, you learn from your first one, and
Right.
so when you
Well,
do another one, you know, okay, I want to do this a little bit
I
different this
think
time.
I do really like that style of pond. And honestly, I wouldn't mind having one in a yard like that, but I would like to dig it down in addition to having it high, because it
Uh-huh.
would give the fish some room to like stay warm.
Yeah. That's
And
why I did mine my way I did it.
yeah, but
Well,
I like it high like that because you can see the water lilies really well,
hi,
which
Papa.
is nice. So I think if I had a yard, honestly, I wouldn't mind just building a big one of those and like hiring someone to build a really nice one,
Yeah.
and having that, because you can grow a ton of water lilies in them, and also putting some steps in them so you can
Yeah.
put marginal plants in them, which would be
Yeah.
really
That's
nice.
why I did that
Oh,
step,
yeah.
that step around mine.
Yeah,
That way I
yeah.
can get in it too if I need to, and I don't have to go all the way to the
Exactly. I
bottom.
mean, because you don't want your water lilies to be 8 feet deep because you have to fertilize them during the
Yeah.
season. So, and like for marginal plants, like I have to put them up on bricks and
Yeah.
laundry baskets and milk crates, and I have to get real creative. So, if I would probably, put something in there permanently.
Yeah.
You know, we've been taught don't put plastics in the water. Don't put plastics in the water. And what are we doing now? We're putting plastics in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that it dilutes whatever it is out enough, depending on what the pond is. I mean,
Oh, I'm
well,
talking
you
about,
gotta.
we've been taught not to trash, and now we're getting our plastics and using them for our pond stuff.
oh,
Well, the thing is,
That-
this like
we're recycling.
yeah.
if I use wood, it'll just degrade. I have
Yeah.
put ceramic. I've put ceramic jars and like terracotta pots in there before. I've
Was
done
it
that.
recycle, reuse,
Mason
and
jar.
something?
Yeah,
I have got a
I'm a reuser. I believe in reusing
bunch of
everything I can.
yeah, that's a
mason
good
jars.
thing. So, anyways, progress is happening,
Oh yeah.
and
That's very cool.
yeah, I mean, usually around when I get back from vacation after the first week of July, I come back and everything's exploded.
Yeah.
Like I've
Wow.
got water lilies. I do have buds on one of my water lilies, so very soon I'll have a water lily flower. But
You need
like
to
by
get you one of those little ring cameras that you can just move around and set it in a windowsill, and that way you can, when you're gone, you can look in every day and see a new change.
so I can watch all the outdoor cats as they drink out of it. I mean,
Well, you can
there's
see that too, and if you maybe your neighbor's trying to save money on his water bill and taking a bath in your pond.
maybe. I mean, right now the water's pretty green. I'm not sure how clean you'd get, but pretty soon, like once all those water lilies
Yeah.
cover the surface, which they will, like there will be no pond open,
Hi, Jimmy.
and then it'll look good. So, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
But our season here is short. I really can't do anything until about Mother's Day.
So when you do look for a house, are you gonna look for a house in a warmer climate, or are you just gonna stay up there?
No, I'm gonna move probably to Indianapolis, which is a couple hours south.
Okay.
It's not radically different. It's
Yeah.
not radically different. But it is more expensive, unfortunately.
Dang.
So that, yeah.
Now, is that closer to where Jake lives?
It's where he works.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. We'll see what he wants to do. I'm kind of waiting on him. You know how these men are. They make up their minds slow. And I'm ready to make up my mind fast.
Yeah.
So, anyways. Yeah, I mean, I think I would probably want like, about a third of an acre, nothing giant. And I don't want to be too far out in a rural area. I like to be near enough to town because I'm not from a farm,
Yeah.
It's not. I don't like to drive that much. So.
We're only like 5 or 7 miles from
That's not bad.
like getting into town.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, if I were to move out to Jake's farm, he is like 15 miles from town.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But to live in that house would be which, I mean, I guess if he said, no, I don't want to move, I'd be like, well, we have to renovate your house, in which case I would take the money I have and put it into renovations for his house. But it needs a lot of work to make it habitable like humans, in my opinion. It's like, it's not great. It's
just build another house be somewhere else on the property and use that house for your fish room.
Well, that's an option. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do.
You can have a new office in there and a fish room.
Well, that's true. But I don't know. I kind of like having my fish and my work and my office all together. Because like in the winter, I don't want to go outside.
Yeah.
Because it's cold and snowy. It's not like where you live where you can just pop out.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I'm going to drop down. I'm going to have my lunch now. And I'll keep you guys posted.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up and showing us everything.
Well, thanks for having me. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye to the hand.
Right. Oh, let's see. We got to get there. All right. My phone don't want to focus.
That was awesome. I've learned so much. Well, from a lot of people too, but with the specials on the pond things and the books, from that Ted Coletti.
Yeah.
Which I've read like 3-4 times probably at least now. I just let him read it.
KJ said he'd love to get out of town. He grew up on the country, now stuck in a neighborhood.
Yeah, and me too, Keith. I grew up, sand in the toes and mud because we lived on the riverbank, and had woods to play in. Oh, Deb's Aquatic Pets. She said they reached their goal.
Yay! Good deal.
Thank you, Fish Fam.
That's right. We can do it. Let's see. We are a lot past the mid-morning part, about 30 minutes, but I'll just feel wrong if I don't play a song because it's been so long.
You feel wrong if you don't play a song?
That's right.
Did you mean to rhyme that?
No, I didn't mean to.
School, rhyming is fun, isn't it?
Didn't mean to, but it happened. Let's see. I haven't heard any. Let's see. No, let's see.
Do you know who Caleb Shirley is?
No.
Okay, because that's my first time of seeing him. Welcome, Caleb.
Welcome. And I'm saying no, but I might have. I don't remember. Probably should remember.
I've seen some names that I haven't seen before, so
yeah. Welcome, you guys. And I did meet a lot of people at Aquashella New, and I had my badge, my fishfam.link badge, and I used that to go around, and when I find somebody and introduce them, they would scan my thing.
Awesome.
And I used it more. I didn't even go get my Aquashella badge. We'll get to that too, but if this is going to do here.
Caleb says you know them.
Do what?
Caleb says you know them.
Oh, that's right, I do. That's Caleb Shirley. That's one of my I sub. That's one of my kids, high school kids that I sub for. That's right. Caleb, I'm sorry. Spend some time. Let's see. If I'm gonna try and play the song, you guys. If it's not working out, I'll fix it or we'll stop. But I'm gonna try and play our song, or one of the Fish Fam songs.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Hiding in my shell, all I need is a guardian. Looking through the glass, my armor is scarred again. Facing all life's mysteries, I will survive and thrive. More than just a snail, I'll prevail. I'm not just for cleaning up your mess. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. Color morphs all around. You won't see me backing down. Mysteries are in my shell, myths I wish to be dispelled. I am more than just a pet, I'm the snail you can't forget.
We're in need of a guardian with the key to the water that's got the golden parameters full of calcium carbonate. But to get to the heart of it, this is only a small part. Our lyrics were designed to help you snail it from the start. Don't treat us like janitors, poor nutrition won't manage us. All those amateurs thinking that these conditions won't damage us. Bringing up the heat so we breathe like carousels. It's an endless wave, another clutch of jade. She'll be parasailing to her grave. Purple or magenta, black or brown, we breathe and true. But none of that matters if we're battered down and feeling blue. We die if we dry like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. So keep that lid on tight to save us from our own desire. Looking up at you as our guardian in that ivory tower, imparting your knowledge and giving it that unbridled power. You decide and guide if you'll survive and surely thrive, or am I just another snail trying to stay alive?
I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a
Snailed it.
That is so good. I remember actually tearing and watching that the first time.
I know, me too. I didn't get chills.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe they could do that.
Yeah.
Well, we already knew Stephen could.
Right, yeah. See?
The rest of us surprised.
I hadn't heard that song in months. I know, it's because I hadn't been streaming, so we got to hear them. I bring them back so everybody can hear them. And you need to go to the person's channel and make sure it's you watch it on their channel so they get the hours. Try to bring light to them. We need some new ones. We ain't had any new ones. I don't think any new ones have been made since I've been gone.
Well, you know, the ones me and Roxanne done, they're not awesome music to listen to because I can't sing. But you know what? She lets me squawk.
Whatever.
And I have fun. And
Right.
it's like I'm the person that never sang in front of anybody growing up. And now it's like, have I lost my daggone mind? But you know what? Since we're here,
Yeah.
let's do a giveaway.
What kind of giveaway?
Well, I just happen to have some of this. It's a bag of botanicals from KGE Aquatics. Because I can't stop with botanicals.
Oh, I love botanicals.
I've got a big old bag of botanicals.
I love
Just in case if I run out, I might need some more.
That's right.
We could give away a bag of those. And they're cool. He'll have to put it in there, but he's told me, I'm just not smart enough to remember. Different types.
Yeah.
And he mixes, so you have a little bit of everything in there. Little stuff, big stuff. And it's awesome.
Cool.
And you can find way more than this kind over on KGE Aquatics.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I just did an advertisement. Send me a check, Keith.
That's right. All right. Okay. Well, then what do you want the hashtag to be?
Let's do KJE Botanicals. How about that?
KJE.
Do you have the Fish Fam link?
Yeah. I don't have that one. I have just using
the giveaway tool.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. You got to learn to use that one too, because it does some different stuff.
Okay. No, I just knew how to use the StreamYard one. All right. So this is
the other one, it collects the whole time. You don't have to tell it to start collecting. I think that's a major change.
Yeah.
And look at me talking. I don't even know how to use StreamYard one. So
StreamYard, I mean, you do the same thing. You just type it in and it starts going. So everybody put in hashtag KJEBOTANICALS. Make sure you spell it just like that or it won't pick it up. We have got 46 people in chat. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I need to count how many days we are actually streaming during summer. Because you know how people do like the 100 days of summer?
You come and go because you have other things that you can, that happen.
Yeah, but let's see, my 100 days started, or let's see, not 100 days, but it started May. Today's the 22nd, right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I struggled to know the date to put it on my little thing last night when I was doing my little announcement. I'll be here. Come join us.
Uh-huh.
And it's like May, because it was already past midnight. So I looked at my computer real quick and I thought, then I have to look and check the time on the clock. It's like, oh my God, don't even know what day it is.
Let's see. 2, 3, 45, 6,
I was up late last night. I don't stay up late that much anymore, but
51.
I had a great time yesterday.
52. 53. I'm going to say the 50 days. We've got 50 days of summer. So we've got 50 streams this summer to do. Because I don't know.
Yeah, you got to get back on track.
I know. Because I'm going all the way through. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're not skipping Wednesdays. Okay. Also on Wednesdays, we're doing members only. Also, I decided though whether it's going to be before or after. What do you guys think? Before or after? After would probably catch more people. Huh. But
I don't know because I don't get that many daytime streams anymore. Since things opened up for us and butterflies in school.
Yeah.
Me and Tony, we run the streets,
Yeah.
Going out to eat or whatever, going to shop without a kid saying, let's go home.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And if I get back, I'll put something on if somebody's on. But I miss a lot of streams.
We'll do. Let me see.
Put your hashtag, Keith. Greg, I'm sorry, 3G. Trying to read and talk at the same time. It doesn't
I
work
can't
well.
enter, but if somebody don't want them, they want to enter for me, do it.
And hello, Shane.
Hello.
Shane has an axolotl named Dee Dee. He got it from Roxanne.
Miss Lori's
remember
got an
the other's name.
axolotl named Jessie. So now we've got two fish fams names, our axolotls. Garcia, good morning.
Did you see Papa Shrimp came in when you were doing the Kelly
Papa
thing?
Shrimp. Yes. Good morning, Jerry. He's working, probably back to working, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's off still for Aquashella. He did a aquascape, I think, a small scape. So did Carrie. Carrie won second place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I did see Grant and Jennifer Williams doing their thing. Was that
Shelby won first?
Well, that was the only one I saw was those two, and Grant won that. Was it rounds or something? Like two at a time or something?
I'm not sure. This
but
was
I've never seen Ghostwood, and they had all that pretty wood in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm actually, while we were looking at Kelly's stuff, I was trying to see if I could pull the rocks that I made in the other pelletarium. I wanted them because these are the ones that I won from Jason. I think they're called the elephant rock. I love it, and I wanted it. I didn't buy any rock at Aquashella. I should have, but I didn't because I couldn't find this rock. And I love this rock. I wanted to use it, and so I didn't end up buying any rock, but trying to see if I could pull it out of this one easy enough. And so far, it's easy. It's pretty easy to pull out, but I got to pull it off the back, and that's going to be the harder part. So, but I'm glad I can get a little bit out because I really want to use it. If I need to, I can buy some more. I'll just have to get with Jason on where he got it. It came in a bag. Remember, I won it. It was
from Depths Unknown, Jason, right?
Yes. Yeah,
you won it off of Fox Hands, Roxy's Christmas stream last year.
That's it. Yep. And it came in a bag.
She'll have the link where it came from.
Okay. Because I think I might need more.
And speaking of, if anybody did not get an email from me, because if I tried to find everybody's emails, and I'm sure there were some that were not listed, we're doing the Fish Fam Christmas in July. Fishmas in July thing again this year on Foxy Fishes again.
Cool.
So if you want to participate in helping to supply stuff for the giveaways, contact Foxy. Her stuff is on fishfam.link. And hey, Fisherman.
All right. How many we got? 24 people are entered, but there are 44 people in chat. So real quick, you guys, if you want to enter for the botanicals, look, even if you don't think you need botanicals, I promise you get them and you will use them. They
look cool in your tanks.
They do. Like, I ended up liking the banana leaf. It was pretty cool.
Banana leaves?
Yep. It floated at the top because it had a knot at the top, which I guess had a bubble in it or whatever. And so the leaf of it came down. It floated at the top, so it gave the fish, kind of break of line sight. And it was cool. But I like them for my shrimp for sure, and baby guppies. I got to start listing my guppies. I'm getting enough of them to sell now.
Good. The Jimmy P's fish are over there in little baggies. I got them bagged up before the stream this morning.
All right.
I'm sending him some of those tiger things that I got from Skulls Aquatics.
Yeah.
The Cares fish.
Yeah.
I had a few babies, so I'm going to send some babies to Jimmy.
All right.
Hope it don't take 7 days for him to get this box. Last time I sent him some plants, it took 7 days. It came like at 9 o'clock at night on the 7th day, I think.
Wow. Can't imagine life without botanicals in my tank. Truly a game changer. Yep, it is. Definitely. Big Cat, Mountain Greenery. What's up, you guys? What's up?
Oh, and Foxy just sent me a message. Says, thanks for the promotion. Still packing fish. Otherwise, I'd be in chat. But please tell Jess it is so nice to have her back.
Oh,
Do a butt dance just because she's back.
let's say, yep, for 50 days of summer, and then I got to go back to work. But I've decided to do 1 day a week, regardless. I just don't know what day that's going to be or what time yet. I think it's going to be on Wednesdays, either before or after Papa Shrimp.
And Keith has bragging rights, I guess.
Joe went to a farmer's market, and they had these, I don't know if y'all can see them, these little axolotl. Oh,
oops.
There, I'll hold it. They're 3D printed, but they're
yeah,
the little.
Where did I see those at?
I don't know.
Somebody else had one. Maybe it was at Aqua Shell or something.
I don't know. I've never seen them before, but he got me 2. One of them broke.
That's cool.
This one only has it broke the tail part, the middle, right before the.
Well, if it was a 2 axolotl, it would grow back.
Yeah, right. That one.
Oh, Shelby has one of those. She showed it on the Garden of Eden. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kara.
Thanks, Kara. But Joe got these at a farmer's market here. He got me 2 of them. Just,
super glue.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to have a spinal fusion now.
There you go. They don't have a spinal fusion.
Yeah. Doctor the thing right up, Jess.
They just sit there. They just sit on top of one of my tanks right here and on my desk. But I like them. I think they're cute.
Yes.
I wish that I wish I could get some more.
Well, Nathan said he got some fungus on some of his botanicals, but if it's that kind, that bluey looking kind, that's your shrimp and stuff will like that. Remember, you put a heater or something in a tank and it got that instantly. And I've had stuff like pieces of wood that gets it instantly. It'll go away after a while.
What? That foamy?
That like that whitey stuff that grows on new stuff in I don't know what it is, but
yeah, that foam.
It's not bad. It just doesn't look good.
I had it grow on that heater. I did that short. Was it a short or whatever?
Yeah.
Of it. Yeah. Because I was like, what the heck is this? Because I'd never seen it grow on nothing that was I don't know, like I guess I considered live like I guess like wood or plants or something. I didn't think it would grow on a heater.
It's biofilm.
Yeah,
words are hard this morning. Biofilm.
It was awful.
I'm not used to having to get up and think so early.
No kidding. Gotta get back in routine. I do. Speaking of, speaking of getting back in the routine, for anybody that would like to be a guest in the mornings, email me please, because I'm looking for people to join me. It doesn't have to necessarily be a interview, on you or anything. Just, somebody to come up, just kind of like Miss Dee Dee's doing, and hang out with me and do a stream with me. Unless you want to be interviewed. Yeah, right.
Sort of like a side piece in a way.
But a lovely one. An amazing one. So I am looking for someone to to do, or whoever, anybody, multiple people, whatever.
And look, you don't have to do much. You know, she has me this morning, so.
Well, I'm glad I got to get you the first one of the summer. All right, so this thing hadn't moved in a bit. We got 28 entries. I'm going to give it like a few seconds more. Miss Holly, what's going on?
So if you haven't entered and you want to win a bag of KJE Aquatics assorted botanical ditty, he calls it. Lady Warsack says you can sign her up for Thursday or Friday this week, Jess.
Oh, cool. Okay. I need to get with Alex too on getting fisheries back.
Oh, and he's had some good streams lately too.
He has, and I'm so happy his teeth are doing great. We talked multiple times prior to that. Oh, okay, Garcia. He sent me a text. Let me know when. Well, you work when. That would be like when you would be available. You work. May 22nd. She said, what day?
She said Thursday or Friday.
Thursday or Friday.
Oh, yeah, Garcia, and he goes everywhere on his tours too. They have lots of places down there to go and do those kinds of things.
Cool. Hey, whatever. You're off on Wednesday? Well, then we'll do Wednesday, Garcia.
Hump day, Garcia.
Lady Worship, let's do Friday.
Hello, Bunny.
What's up, Bunny? All right, let's roll this beautiful bean footage.
Right.
Good luck, you guys. Lady Vorshak.
Lady Vorshak, right. She needs to buy her some daggone lottery tickets.
No kidding.
She is the luckiest person.
It must like her name.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send her some money. She can buy me some tickets. Send them to me.
Yeah. Her and Lisa. I wonder if Lisa won anything. I didn't stay. I wonder if Lisa won anything for at Aquashella. Yeah.
Well, you know, and Chattanooga Ed, he has a lucky streak too.
Yeah.
Through him, and Grant does too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations, Lady Rorschach.
Congrats.
You are the lucky winner of this assorted ditty pack.
Yes. Congrats. I'm jealous. I'm jelly.
You're jelly.
I'm jelly.
We can all be anything we want to be. You can be jelly if you want to be. I'll eat a peanut butter.
There we go.
Slap a sandwich together.
Oh my goodness. You're changing your handle to Dude R.
And Lady Rorschach, if you want to, send your email to Jess and she'll forward it to me, and that way I can send it back. Like I sent the product off because I like to get back with the host of the streams to make sure I follow through.
You're back in your pond? What do you mean you're back in your pond, Miss Holly? You're like in your pond? Like I'll be getting in my pond later, but to vacuum it. Bunny Viper says you got a lucky streak too, just not today.
Well, you know, sometimes my name does really good, like popping up. You know how it freezes that one last second and then it flips.
Yeah,
that's what my name wants to do. Because I'm thinking, oh my God, I got it. No,
yeah,
that was just to trick you and get you all excited for nothing.
Yeah. Garcia, this Wednesday, will that work? My pen just went out on me, darn it.
Lisa did win something, I guess. Whippersnapper said.
I gotta find out what she won. So I was only there on Saturday. I changed my mind. Well, So it comes down to, there's a lot of, not getting political, but there's a lot of stuff going on these days. And Joe couldn't go with me. And so it's not like I couldn't go by myself. I could. I don't have to have his permission or anything. It's not like that. It's just more of I don't pay attention to things. And so.
Yeah, you live in that bubble of innocence.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. And so, and I know that, at least I do know that. And so, I didn't have anybody that could go spend the night with me. And so, I decided just to go for Saturday, and Colton, my oldest son, went with me. Of course, he's been to one or two of them already, so he wasn't like thoroughly impressed. He ended up sleeping in the truck for half of it. And me and I did bring the girls with me, Lena and Rainey. And by the time, I don't know, I guess we got there about an hour or 30 minutes before it started. And by 4 o'clock, they weren't moving no more. Every time we would stop just for a second, they laid down. So, and every time we go by a door, they were trying to go out the door. They done had enough. They had walked their little legs off. So, we stayed till about then, which it wasn't too much. They closed at 6 anyway. So, it was good. There's some things about it that have changed. I've got to get with someone on how much I can actually talk about, without getting in trouble, because I do know some stuff, but I don't want to say anything and get anyone in trouble. So there are things that have changed with Aquashella. Whether they're for the good or the bad, that's just going to be up to you. It's going to be your decision. I'm not so happy with it, but again, I'll just have to get with that person to find out how much I can say. I did have a good time while I was there. Aside from, say, the creators booth or whatever, I did have a good time. I enjoyed seeing everybody that was there. There weren't near as many people as there was, say, last year in Dallas, when it came to YouTubers, fish YouTubers. There weren't, maybe not even, I don't even want to say half. So that was it was a little weird. It was just weird. It was just a little off. But it's definitely a trade show. I'll say that now. Doesn't seem.
That's how I see it. Kind of, it's more pushing for that.
Well, so it used to be it was always a trade show, but there was more, I don't know, more involvement's not the word either, because I can't remember what the word I'm looking for is. There was just, it was an event. It was a experience. That's the word I'm looking for.
Like in a convention type thing.
Well, experience. It was a great experience. Instead of just being a trade show, there was so much more to it than just the vendors, and there was so much more that you could do. And now it's no longer like that. So things have changed. But like I said, I don't know how much far I can go into that, but I don't know that I will be in Daytona. Probably not. And I can't make it to the Clash. It's just too far. So.
Well, you just have to get your little hiney on an airplane. You can fold up in one of Steven's suitcases. I know you can.
Yeah.
You're limber enough.
Right. I could do that. But it's just, when you decide to go to an event, it's not that unless you do have a booth. If you've got a booth, then you I mean, I don't know. Oh,
and Mike
Barn.
Okay, so you see it now.
I see it. Thank you. You know what? We ain't had many of these.
Chattanooga Ann said that Fish Tank Barn had all the groupies following him.
Thank you. Thank you. And Whip, it is the only people that I seen that didn't sell anything. I can't think of who it was now. There was only one Aquarium. Maybe it was Aquarium. They didn't sell. They were just set up to show off their stuff. But when it comes to events like that, if you aren't selling, and if you don't have a booth and you aren't selling anything, then you're spending money. Like, you're spending no less than $500 if you have to catch a plane. And if you've already made an event for that year, or 2 events, as I have already now, and I lost my butt at Aquafest. So, you know, it's just.
That's why for me, 1 a year is all I need to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna make any money there. It's gonna cost me, you know, but that's what, you know, I know that's gonna happen, and I'm planning for it. So, and look at there, he didn't wait till the show was over.
That Fluable, that's who it was, Whip. No, Fluable doesn't sell anything, but it's not that they can't. They can. They just choose not to.
That's right, Heath. It is going to be like a vacation for me and a family reunion, because, you know.
Yeah, right. And that's mainly, you know, what it was, what Dallas was. And so I spent like roughly maybe $250 because I got the wood and the I got a hang on back for my 40-gallon. I didn't buy any fish, which was surprising. I almost bought some discus and some white plecos, but I ended up deciding not to at the very end.
Well, you got another super sticker.
I do.
Whip's World.
Whip, I don't see it.
I put it up on the screen. Did that kill it for you to see it?
Oh, I see it now. Oh, thank you, Whip. But I got something for you, Whip. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Whip, and I love watching the Aquatic Morning Show. Now, let's get tanked!
That's good.
What is that show that is so garbage? Like,
he looked like he was working on his tank too.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you guys, we are 10 minutes past the 2-hour mark that we normally go. There is still lots to talk about, but we've got tomorrow morning. We can do that. So, Whip, thank you very much. Fish Tank Barn, thank you very much. Every little bit helps, and I will get that membership video done as well, updated. And to all of you, thank you for being in chat today. And Miss Dee Dee, thank you very much for helping me out.
It was fun. It was fun. I've missed you.
Good. I missed all of you guys too. But hey, I'll be back in the morning and get this darn internet figured out, and we'll go from there.
Oh, he's got you again, Jess.
What? Look at you. Okay, all right.
His timing is off.
So do you want me to do that one or the Whip's World, or do you do the dance?
Oh, shake some booty, girl.
Let's shake some booty. Okay. Thank you, Web. I sure do appreciate it. You guys, I'll see you back in the morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.
Bye.